Can y'all believe I just ate grasshopper? Point blank period.
How many times I gotta, yeah. How many times I gotta say I'm on a whole other wave? If it ain't respect, tell them don't say my name.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I literally just booked my flight 2 hours ago, and now we are checking out of my hotel. If y'all watched last week's vlog, then y'all know that this is my third attempt trying to leave the country. If y'all don't know why I couldn't leave the first 2 times, I suggest y'all go watch that vlog and then come back and continue on to this process. But fingers crossed we are able to catch this flight. Like I said, I'm at the hotel right now, but I have to go store some of my luggage in storage, and then from the storage I need to go to the airport. And baby, we just need to make it through TSA. Y'all, tell the TSA guys to let me in. Like, this has been a crazy journey, so hopefully we make it to Nigeria finally. But I'm gonna show y'all my hotel. It is so cute. They got the Christmas decorations already. Look at how cute. I will show y'all the whole entire hotel, but I am waiting for my taxi, and it should be here any minute. Y'all, look at all my luggage. It is amazing. So I need to go store half of that in storage unit. But my taxi just arrived, so fingers crossed we make it this time through the border. Listen, God, please let me exit. Come on now. Ugh. Y'all, look how beautiful this airport is. You can't even tell how beautiful it really is. Like, this is beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen an airport this beautiful. Qatar, y'all did y'all big one with this. Good morning, you guys. It is 11 o'clock in the morning. I have been up since 8 a.m. and I'm so happy to announce that, baby, I'm in Nigeria. Y'all know we went through the struggle trying to get here, so I'm just happy to finally be here. And let me tell y'all about my experience. I was going to make a whole separate video on this, but I decided to just include it into my vlog. So if y'all have been keeping up with my journey and watching all of my vlogs, then y'all would know that I couldn't get into Nigeria, and I tried 2 times, y'all. So, and this time I'm like, okay, 3rd time's a charm. Like, God, if you don't want me to go, just say that. No, don't say that, because I want to go. Look, this is me. But anyways, I was in a time crunch trying to get here because there's a wedding that I need to go to Saturday. It is, what's today? Today Friday. Oh, the wedding tomorrow. And yeah, I got here yesterday. So I left Dubai Wednesday at 5 p.m. Listen, I literally booked that flight at 11 o'clock in the morning. Had to hurry up and pack. Then I had to take my excess baggage to storage, check out my hotel room. Well, I checked in my hotel room first, obviously, and then I had to take it to storage, and then I get to the airport, baby, child, and I make it through immigration. Ooh, to God be the glory. To God be the doggone glory. So I didn't think that I was actually going to make it because I had did some research, and they were saying that I have to wait for my Emirates ID before I can leave the country. Ooh, thank God that was not the truth. So Monday I went to go do my biometrics, and they used to do this thing where they would stamp your passport and it would give you a visa sticker to show that you have residency. Child, turns out they had stopped doing that sticker thing, and your residency visa is attached to your Emirates ID, like on the back of your Emirates ID somehow. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I'm just trying to figure this out. So y'all just kind of follow along because I'm a little lost too. But after I had did the biometrics and I talked to the lady, I was like, hey, how do I get my visa stamping? She told me which building to go to. I get to the building, they said, oh, we no longer do that. And I'm like, okay, so like, what's the next step? I'm trying to leave the country. She said, you have to wait for your Emirates ID. I'm like, Child, I heard that take like 3 weeks just to get your MSID. She said, oh no, it'll be here by the end of the week. And we all know when dealing with governmental agencies, who knows what will happen. But so I reached out to the company who did my LLC and my residency process, and I'm like, hey, what do I have to do to get visa stamping? Like, I need to leave the country, which she already been knew that, like the lady that I'm directly in contact with. And she was like, oh, I have to do the application for your visa, and then that will be it. And I'm like, but you did my e-visa, is that not my visa? Child, I be mad confused. I'm just mad confused. But anyways, she was like, and then you'll be able to leave the country. I ended up finding this website, the UAE website, and you are able to track your status to see if it's still pending or if it's approved. And so I had ended up putting in my application number into the database system on the UAE website, and it said pending. So my visa lady, she reached out to me late Tuesday in the evening. She was like, hey, you've been approved, you can leave the country. So I put my application number in on the website again, and they said approved. And I'm like, okay. So I got an approved status. So it's changed in the system. But I'm Googling, I'm doing my Googles, and Google said, yeah, but you still need your MSID to leave. And so then I just started calling immigration, calling, the Department of Federal something. I don't know what's the name of the building is, but I just started calling the government, child. And I talked to 2 separate people, and they was like, yeah, no, even though it says approved on the site, you still have to have your MSID. And I'm like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, MSID. Like, the first dude, he had attitude. So I hung up and I called back again, and this lady said, yeah, you gotta wait for your MSID. And I'm just like, I can't wait for my MSID. I gotta wait until get to, child. And I feel like this was like my only opportunity to come to Nigeria. They said that you should not come to Nigeria or any place or most places in Africa unless you know somebody here. And my friend who I know that's here, he actually lives in America. So he's going back to America in January. And I'm like, this is like my short window that I have to finally come to Africa. I have not been to the continent of Africa, baby. I need to go to the motherland. And so I'm like, this would be my only opportunity to actually, knock this off my bucket list, unless I meet another African friend, like, and they invite me on a girls trip or something. I don't know too much. But anyways, so like I said, my visa lady said that I was approved Tuesday. The people said, no, you still gotta wait. I kept going back and forth, like, should I buy a ticket? Because I'm already trying to get a refund on 2 flights that I bought last week. Y'all know, originally I was supposed to leave out December 6th, couldn't get in. Then I bought a ticket for December 8th, couldn't get in. So I got 2 other flights that I'm already waiting for refunds for, and I'm just like, child, I'm not trying to wait for a 3rd refund. I made sure that the tickets were refundable, and I'm already going to have to pay. Let me get back into the sunlight. I'm already going to have to pay like cancellation fees, booking fee, whatever the fees is. So I'm like, child, I don't like wasting money. That's just not, I'm not in the business of just giving all my money for no reason. So literally Tuesday night going into Wednesday, I'm like, should I just buy this ticket and try? The visa lady said that I can go, but immigration said no. I'm like, ugh, okay, let me just try one more time, because I've already invested so much into this trip. I might as well just try it, right? Not only that, my flight to go back to America leaves from Nigeria. So I'm like, ugh, now I'm gonna be wasting another flight. But fast forward, I end up booking my ticket Wednesday morning. I was looking at prices. They was talking about like $2,000-$3,000 just to leave last minute. And I didn't end up buying that night. I woke up early Wednesday. Even though I didn't go to sleep till 5 o'clock in the morning, I ended up waking up at 8 a.m. Wednesday. And I'm like, okay, let me just get up and just try to search for some flights, because I got between today and tomorrow to figure out what it is that I'm gonna do. And Lord and behold, at 11 a.m. I ended up finding a flight, and it was $800, but I had to leave in my flight left in 6 hours. I'm like, wow. I wanted to get my hair redone. I wanted to get my nails redone. Y'all know how we do when we go on a trip, child. We want to be, like popping, nails on fleek, hair on fleek, all that. Do people even say on fleek no more? Probably, but probably not. That's neither here nor there. So I just like, okay, we just gonna get this one last try. And I end up booking my flight, like I said, checking out of my hotel. Then I had to call my hotel and see if they would refund me for the remaining days that I had already pre-booked, because in my mind I had already mourned Nigeria. I was like, I think it's just not meant for me to go in 2022. But so my hotel ended up agreeing to give me a refund. So shout out to the Hilton. I mean, that ain't Hilton, that's Marriott. So shout out to 4 Points, Dubai, baby. They was like, oh, we usually don't do this, but since you are a customer, since I've been staying there like 60 days, they end up letting me cancel the remaining nights without charging me. So I love that. Like, they didn't have to do it, but they did. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is a sign that everything is falling into order. Let's just fast forward, because I know I keep going back and forth on the story. Let's just fast forward to the T-child. This is where it gets interesting, and I've heard people say don't come to Nigeria unless you know somebody from Nigeria, and I completely understand. When I tell y'all, I felt like I was in a different world. The airport is like, once you get from the airport, like, everything is fine, but that airport is a different experience, child. Like, and I've traveled, y'all know I've traveled over 20 countries, but like I said, I've never been to Africa, and everything is different, so I don't expect everything to be different. But y'all, this is a different world, you hear me? Finally make it to Lagos, and we're going through TSA, and I see somebody, like, they're like, one of the TSA ladies, she's collecting forms. So I asked the guy who I was sitting next to, I sat next to the flight, I sat next to him on the flight, and we was kind of just chit-chat, having normal chit-chat. He ended up being really cool. He's actually a DJ in Sweden, and he's like, yeah, once you get to Lagos, I know you got a wedding to go to, we should hang out, yada yada yada. So he was just being friendly. But he ended up telling me, like just be careful, like, lay low, like, Nigeria isn't what it was a couple of years ago. He said even my family is telling me to be careful, and I'm from Nigeria. It's like political time, so everything gets heightened when it's an election. So right now they're going through election, and so this is a crazy time to even be trying to go to Nigeria, but I just had to come be in Africa. Y'all know I be feeling like I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. You hear me? I am covered by the blood. But so he just told me to just lay low. So that same guy that I sat next to, we was right next to each other, like going through security, going through TSA. He was like, hey, did you do this form? I said, no, nobody told me to do this form. He said, oh, you got to do this form. So since I didn't do the form, when I got to the lady, I was like, can I get the form so I could just fill it out? It was literally one of those forms, and it asks you, have you been exposed to COVID? It was the health questionnaire. If y'all travel outside the country, do you know what questionnaire that I'm talking about? So it was nothing, I don't know. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but apparently You're supposed to have that form, and I was one of the few people who didn't have that form. So since I didn't have that form, guess what? I had to pay the TSA lady instead of her having me fill out the form. If y'all catch my drift, y'all, like, I'm trying to be very choosy on my words because I don't want to paint this country in a bad light, but if you know, you know. So I had to pay her, and then so now I'm getting to immigration, and you know, I see that they have an area for visa on arrival, and I'm like, wow, I couldn't get on my flight the first time because I didn't have a visa, but I could have got a visa on arrival. And my friend who live here, he said, yeah, I told you, I'm not live here, but that's from here. He was like, yeah, I told you that if you was coming straight into Nigeria instead of having like connecting flights, then you would have been okay. But since you had connecting flights, they weren't going to let you board without that visa. So I was a little upset about that because y'all made me miss my flight, and I could have got a visa on arrival. But anyway, so I go through, I get to the guy, give him my passport. He asked me what my visa is. I show him what passport page my Nigerian visa is on, and so everything, I'm good to go. Like, I'm checked out. But he said, "What do you have for me?" And I'm like, He like, "What do you have for me?" And I told y'all my friend DJ. That's not his name, but we could call him DJ. The guy that I was sitting next to on the plane. So DJ had already told me, like, yeah, I hope that you got some money on you. You know, if you got like some 5 or 10s or whatever. He was like this is just how it is. And I really didn't have any change. I literally only had was 50s only. I tried to exchange my US dollar for Naira, and currency exchange did not have Naira. I thought they had all currencies, but apparently they only take they only have certain ones at the airport. But anyways, I said that to say, I gave the first lady, the first TSA lady, $10, and then so the lowest bill I had left after that was 20s, and then so he was like, "Do you have something for me?" And I'm like, "Okay, I done been denied access to Nigeria so many times. Let me just get this man what he want." So I just gave him $20, and you know, yeah, technically that's not legal, but this is the way of the land. Like, this is what they do here. So I'm not here to police nobody, baby. I just need to get in. Just let me in. And I feel like that they be knowing that too. That people just want to get in, and if you're not from there, that they can get over on you. So I've already went through, like I said, I've already spoken with the immigration guy, and I'm waiting in line so we can go through and get our bags, right? Immigration guy picks me out of the lineup of everybody. So y'all know when y'all get to the border, they have like a side for residents and a side for visitors. So he came and picked me up out of the non-Nigerian citizen line and took me over to the Nigerian line. And he was like, "Hey, like, come on over here, like, they're going too slow," right? So I'm like, okay, I already seen the immigration guy, so they're not gonna look at my stuff again, child. They look at my stuff again. And he asked me where I worked, and I told him what I did for a living or whatever. And mind you, I told y'all I got my Nigerian visa from the Nigerian consulate in Dubai, and I end up paying for a 90-day visa. He issued me a 90-day visa, and so when I get to the second TSA guy, like I said, he pulled me from the non-Nigerian side and took me to the Nigerian side. And do y'all know he changed my visa from 90 days to 30 days? And he said, yeah, so if you need anything more, he's like, "I'm changing your visa from 90 to 30. So if you need anything more than 30 days, then you're going to have to come here and pay again." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, like, I don't need no more than 30 days. Like, you know." And I'm like, can they do that? Like, I know that they can't do that, but again, this is the law of the land. You know what I mean? Like this is just what they do to visitors, and it kind of sucks because you just getting hustled essentially. Let's just call it thing a thing. I was trying to be politically correct. I'm in the midst of getting hustled, but once again, I want to be in this country. I want to go see Lagos and Abuja, and I need to go to this wedding. So please just let me in. Just to let me in, child. Y'all, please just let me in. So once again, like I said, he changed the date on my visa. He re-stamped it and he put 30 days. I'm like, okay, whatever. It don't matter. I didn't plan on staying here 90 days anyways. I don't plan on staying here 30 days, let alone 90. That was just the visa that the other guy issued me. So now I go to like baggage claim. Y'all, when I tell you it was like 11 people, like they wanted to, they was trying to help me. And my friend who I came to visit in Nigeria, he told me, hey, there's going to be a lot of people coming up to you, like just be nice to them. I mean, I'm a nice person anyways, but it's easy to like just get overwhelmed. It was just so much going on. I'm telling y'all, it was so many people, and they can look at me and tell that I'm not from Nigeria. Like, they want to help you with your bags, they want to do this, they want to do that, and it's because like this is the way that they make a living, right? But I don't have an issue with this part. Like, I don't have an issue at all. But literally, it was just the amount of people that comes up to you, and literally, when you're inside the airport, it's not as bad as when you get outside the airport. Mind you, the immigration guy is now walking with me. So it's me, DJ, and the immigration guy. So DJ is helping me along. The immigration guy, like, he's escorting me, you know, and as well as there's just other people at the baggage claim trying to help me. I'm like, okay. I done already had to pay the first TSA lady. I already done paid immigration. Probably gonna have to pay this immigration guy. Like, I'm running out of low cash. I'm not gonna be giving these, like, I'm not gonna give them no $50 US. Like, I'm like, okay. Lord. So anyways, I finally get my bag. I'm talking about when we go outside, y'all, like, I can't even explain it. It's literally so many people outside. They're like, taxi, 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 taxi. I'm pushing my luggage cart. The immigration guy is walking alongside of me, and DJ is in front of me. So I'm pushing my own luggage cart because all I have left at this point is 50s. I don't want to give nobody $50 to push my luggage cart. Like, I'm just not doing it. Just not. Period. Point blank, period. Okay? Point blank, period, and the exclamation point. So, like, I told them, they was like, oh, can I help? Can I push for you? I'm like, no. They like, sis, I can get your luggage. I'm like, no. Literally, like, one guy, he just walks right in front of me and just start pushing the cart. And I was kind of grateful for DJ and the immigration guy because they was like, no, like, she's good. Like, no, she's good. So they was keeping a lot of people off of me. However, baby, they was still coming. It was just a different experience, and like I said, it was just sensory overload. I'm trying to tell, like, all of the people that are there, they're just trying to help me. Like, no, I don't need help, and at the same time, I'm on the phone with my friend because he's coordinating the ride for me, y'all. So when I land in Lagos, I now have to catch another flight and come to Kaduna because that is where the wedding is. The wedding is in Kaduna, and so my ride, who was supposed to pick me up from the airport and then take me to Kaduna, didn't, get there on time. Mind you, my flight landed at 6:45 in the morning, and y'all know how it is. When somebody want you to come pick you up from the airport at 6 o'clock in the morning, then we may or may not make it to the airport. Like, that's too early. So now I'm trying to get a taxi to get to the other airport because at this time it's getting real close to 9:45. I land at 6:45. My next flight leaves at 9:45, and I still have to get to Kaduna Airport, to the local airport. Not the Kaduna Airport, the local airport in Lagos. It's different than the international one. But anyways, I'm talking about I just end up picking a random taxi guy, and luckily like it was safe. And once again, I don't have any like mirror on me. All I have is 50s. And so I tell my friend like, hey, can you pay him for my taxi? Like I don't have any, I don't have any change. And so he ended up doing a bank transfer to the taxi guy to pay for me. And when I tell y'all, there were like two particular guys. DJ ended up leaving, his ride came. The immigration, once I decided to go in with the taxi guy, the immigration guy left. And yeah, so the taxi guy, he's putting my luggage in his car. And there were two particular guys. They're like, sis, please, sis. Like anything you got for me, you got something for me, sis. And I'm just like, oh no, I don't have any, like, I don't have any money or whatever. And child, they don't take no for no answer. You hear me? They don't take no for an answer. So I get inside the taxi, and literally the guy, cause the taxi guy was like, I got your bags, just get in the taxi. So I'm sitting down in the taxi in the back seat, and literally one guy is on my, like, he put his face on the window. The other guy got his hands and face on the window, like, sis, please. Like, they're hitting this man's car. And I'm like, oh wow, like this is a whole lot going on. This is a whole lot. This is a whole lot. So I'm just like, okay, like I'm looking at my phone. Like if I had money to give them, I would have just gave them near. But I'm not giving them $50. I'm sorry. If I had money to give them, I would have gave it to them. But I didn't have nothing to give. Okay, just to like get them to leave me alone, And the taxi, he finally get in the driver's seat, and then now we're driving. And what happened? So we're driving to the other airport, and you literally just see like their military just out there with guns, and I'm just like AK-47s, AR-15s, and AK-47. And I'm from America, we have guns, I own guns. But going from Dubai to Nigeria, I've noticed that I've been sheltered in Dubai because the police don't even carry guns in Dubai. Like, you really don't see guns. So to see guns right there at the airport, and I'm like, what's going on? Why y'all military deployed? What's going on? Mind y'all, I told y'all that this is an election season. So the Lagos International Airport was only 10 minutes from MM2. I can't remember what the name of the airport was, but I remember Martula, Muhammad, whatever, I don't know, but MM2. So I was 10 minutes from MM2. I get in there, and then once again, the taxi guy, he was like hurry up, come on, because they're going to be on you, so hurry up and get out the car. I was taking my sweet precious time. And of course, sis, help me out, give me something, anything, help me out, sis, can I help you, sis, I got it, sis. They're trying to carry my bags again. I let one guy get me a trolley and push my thing for me, but once again, I don't got no US, all I got is US dollar, and so I don't got nothing to give. But even inside the airport, like, everybody wants to be helpful because they make their living off of tips. But it's just a lot. The whole story, the whole fact of the matter is, it is just a lot when 50,000 people is coming up to you trying to help you. I only need one person. Even the guy who was pushing my trolley, another guy tried to take the trolley from him. I'm like, y'all. But anyways, everything got better once, like my friend, he called somebody who worked at the airport, and this guy, he got my ticket for me, checked in on my luggage, escorted me up to my gate. And once he got to me, like, people stopped approaching me. and my friend had him like buy my ticket and check my bags in to make sure that people they weren't charging me extra, trying to hustle me and stuff like that. So I really, 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 really appreciated that. Y'all, all in all, don't come to Africa if you don't know nobody. Like, it was a lot, and I had DJ who was helping me, and then I had my friend here who was helping me, but it was just still a lot. It was just still a lot. Oh my God, can you imagine? I can't imagine, and I lived through it. Oh, this is another thing that I want to tell y'all before I just shut my mouth, because I feel like I've been bumping my gums. But at the airport, I'm about to board my flight, and I had seen them taping up a gun. I'm like, I had seen the sign downstairs when you go to the check-in counter and it said declare your guns, knives, yada yada yada, right? And in America, you can travel with your gun. It just have to go with you in your checked luggage, right? Child, I'm at the gate. We about to board, and y'all know where security is. My gate is literally right next to security. And so I seen the girl with the gun, magazine, inside the doggone inside the pistol. You can see like the gun was loaded, and sis is over here taping it. I'm like, huh? Y'all tape y'all guns and that's y'all level of safety? I was like, yeah, I'm in a different world. This is a different world. But anyways, yeah, they taped up the trigger guard, taped up the muzzle of the gun, and sent him on his way. I said, let me mind my business. I really wanted to record it, but y'all know people really be real funny about cameras and stuff. So, let me just mind my little business. I just want to get in. And then, yeah, I flew from Lagos to Kaduna. My friend's brother was on the same flight as me, so everything was good after that. And yeah, so now I'm in Kaduna, y'all. We in Kaduna. The wedding is tomorrow. I have to get fitted for my dress. Oh my God, y'all. They already made my dress. And when I tell you that thing was too little, so yesterday we went to get me measured. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, I got distracted. We went to get me measured, and now she has to take it way out. And so I'm about to go get some food, child. It's noon. I'm hungry. I just wanted to check in with you guys because I haven't really been recording because I was traveling for the last 2 days, and then even prior to that, I really wasn't doing nothing while I was in Dubai. So I didn't want to bore y'all to death. But yeah. I don't know what that was, shuffling the trees, but that sure did scare me. Ooh, okay, it's time to go in. But like I said, maybe I will take y'all with me to go get fitted for my dress. Hopefully it fits this time because the wedding is tomorrow. And let's see what else I gotta update y'all on. And I'm gonna record at the wedding. I'm sure that it's gonna be so beautiful. Like, I just love cultural stuff. Like, I ain't got bit my lip trying to talk. I just love cultural stuff. So this is gonna be a whole vibe. I'm gonna take y'all along with me. I had cousins. I call y'all my cousins now. So I'm gonna take all my cousins with me. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to see this beautiful Nigerian wedding, y'all. And I think when we leave Kaduna, we're going to go to Abuja, and then after Abuja, go to Lagos. So make sure that y'all stay tuned because next week's vlog is going to, oh shit. It's just birds, but I'm freaking out. Okay, next week's vlog is going to be even better. We're going to stay on the island when we get to Lagos, so that should be a vibe. I heard Abuja is a vibe. And I'm just glad that I got tour guides that's from here because they know all the lit places in Abuja, all the lit places in Lagos. It's gonna be a vibe. But anyways, y'all, I've told y'all I'm hungry. So I will see y'all later, and I will check in with y'all. Hopefully I'm able to upload these vlogs because my signal is not that strong. I do have like a hotspot box, and I tried to upload the video that drops Sunday. I tried to upload it last night, child, and it was not uploading. So if y'all see this late and it's not, if it's posted late, please forgive me. I tried, but it's only so much you could do when you are out of the country and you on a network that's all the way from another country. So I can only do what I can do, child. So anyway, y'all, I will see y'all later. Bye.
Yeah, but I go see people take fast. When they go insult you.
We don't use all these things here. Go. We don't use all these things here.
I don't know that thing.
The next day.
I don't know if y'all could tell, but yeah, y'all definitely could tell, baby. I am sweating. I'm sure my lace is lifting, but just not leaving the way down. So I will talk to y'all later. So today is Sunday, so we're going to get our nails done, go to the spa, and we're going to ride in the KK. So it should be fun. My nails
Yep, so
did I record? Oh, I didn't record. Oh, we gotta do this all over. Okay. Okay, so we just got our nails done. Y'all know it's the same old, same old. She got candy cane, and now we about to eat ice cream from Cold Stone. So.
camera back. Like, flip the camera. So.
Oh.
I don't know. That's what I want to drag inspiration from you. I want to get ice cream from Cold Stone. Yeah. You know what it is. Then we'll go to the spa.
So what you got? Cookies and cream, cake batter,
And strawberry.
and strawberry with M&M's. Then I got cake batter and cookies and cream. Cheers. And look at my beautiful dates. Our food came, just pepperoni pizza and wings. So now we just got to the hotel so we can go and get our massage.
Later that day.
Okay, you gotta eat it first. You gotta show me how to eat it. No, like how?
I'll show you.
Do you crack it?
Get one.
Okay.
Yeah. I get one. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Just get it. You won't bite when you speak it.
Which one?
I don't know. Get the biggest one. Look at this one.
No, I get the smallest one. Oh my god.
Uncle, get the smallest one.
Like, no. Do you crack it open?
Just pick one first, then I'll show you.
No, you have to do it first, please.
No, just pick one first. I want you to do it on your own. Not spoon. With your hands. Pick one.
Why? I can't just.
But it's not good.
It has the rules to how I eat. Okay.
Pick one. Pick the one that have legs.
No. I gotta start off small.
Yeah, that's why I said you should
I
pick
have
one.
to start off small.
That's why I said you should pick this one that have legs.
No, that one is big. I need the
But
little one.
you're not gonna eat it all. This one is gonna eat it all.
I'm not supposed to eat it all?
No, because just trust me, pick the one with the legs. Actually, you have to do it. Pick this one.
That one is too big.
Alright, pick this one.
I see one sweet knife for Chris.
Pick it like this.
Like your throat. I don't know for Chris.
Alright, see the hands? Take it off.
Huh?
The hands? Take it off.
Take the hands
Yeah,
off.
you put two hands. Take these hands off.
Where the hands? Which one is that?
Oh, you hold it like this? Take this off.
Okay. Why not the hands?
Take it off.
Okay. I'm scared of bugs.
Don't put it back on the don't put it on the floor.
Her back for inside the shower. No, for the spa. Her back for she does the fancy costume. This is very good for the shower. I trek. What do you mean,
Hold it like this. When you hold it, it's fine.
Okay.
And then you did it from there.
Okay.
Try it. When you put it, just chew it. Chop. Just chew it. Yeah, like okay, look at me.
But you take the, you don't eat the part?
Because it just cut you off.
Oh, okay, do some.
Yeah, that's what it is. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Get the big size. Okay. Too much get the medium size. So I take this because the rest of the
On the front or on the side?
Any way you want, just make sure you cut on the side off.
Okay.
She said more liver. This chicken wing. She said more liver.
Okay.
I don't like that. If I eat more.
When you do, I'm going to give you some rice to eat, so in case you don't like this. But there's nothing bad with this.
Because if cold pizza, I say hi. Never see them.
Crack it now. You're almost there, come on.
I mean, no. Pizza. That my stop say you don't go job. Say now only African.
Just crack it. Let's do it.
The way my hand is shaking from even holding it.
One time.
Okay, just do it. Come on, just do it. Okay.
But it's spicy, you don't even feel what you eat.
Okay.
You won't feel it because of the spice. Crack it now. Right, chew it. What? Well, you're already crack it, pick it up, and just put it all in. Listen. I'll put it in. I'll chew it. Chew it now, just start chewing. Just close your eyes and chew it. Chew it. Chew it. Just chew it, man. Okay. I'll tell you. The spice in it so you won't feel it. The spice in it so you won't feel it, I told you. You know what's fine? Today's the first day I've tried it. Michael don't eat it. But you tried it. Mom tried. I just want to try it. No, this is too cute. No, she tried it.
So you're gonna finish these? No.
I just want you to try it, that's all.
So you bought 20 just to eat 2?
That's the video, that's the little that can eat. It's okay,
Oh my god, I can't believe I just ate grasshopper.
Put that on your bucket list. Put that in your bucket list.
On my bucket list?
You did the grasshopper.
I could have lived without grasshopper.
Well, you could live without many things.
No, this one I should be able to do easy.
This one's not too not too plastic.
Okay, sugar cane.
Just chew it and then you chew the juice out of it and then throw away the part. After you chew, it's like chewing gum. Why you chew when the chewing gum goes, therefore you throw it away.
Oh.
Yes, so cut it from the script. Just sweet. Just sweet. Just like your ice cream. That's what I have.
They like the sugar water I used to drink. The fact that it's like a baby size.
Yeah, because no chemical, it's just grow natural.
Natural with cow shit. It's too much.
It tastes better. It tastes sweeter, right?
I'm not like, you know that
Everything tastes natural. Everything. I think you like more.
Now, more they go.
You want some more?
You see me or something? Collect.
I'm full already. Can you believe I just ate grasshopper? Look at how cute these is. They so little.
Should be higher when I do it. I'ma be the best your nigga never had, but he keep my pocket straight. I just get the cash. I be really chillin' though, ain't even in my bag, ain't even reach for it yet. Let's just do the math. Do this 24, 7 days a week. I hustle 31 days, I ain't even sleep.